Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, June 1st, 2018. Welcome to another eBay video. As you can see, it is cloudy and it is cool. I'm going to show you the temperature right now so you know. You won't believe this. And this is the high for the day. 66 degrees in June. They are saying it's going to be cloudy and rainy for the next 10 straight days. Unbelievable. Memorial Day weekend was a washout. It was horrible. Sunday was cloudy with rain in the 50s. We didn't even get to 60 on Sunday. And Monday was cloudy as well, but we didn't have any rain, but it was unseasonably cold. Horrible weather pattern we've had for the last 6 months. It's unbelievable. In today's video, we're going to talk about that dreaded eBay return button once again. We're also going to do some updates on that bad seller from last week's video. And we're going to talk about your comments, questions, concerns, and sales. So that being said, let's get right into it with your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video. Wooden Stuff with Steve French wrote, the Hess truck guy is what's known as a fitchy seller. Stacy Strickland wrote, hey, that Hess guy has loads of duplicate listings too. Even fitchier seller. Very true. I was surprised and happy to see your reaction to that Hess toy truck seller that was spamming the listings and creating numerous duplicate listings as well as violating numerous eBay policies by taking the sales off eBay. I am happy to report all of those repair scam listings have been removed. Thanks to all those that contributed in helping to report them. Wooden Stuff with Steve French also wrote, can we get the link again for the channel with the fitchy song? I thought it was in the description of one of your last 4 to 5 videos, but I've looked and can't find it anywhere. I'd love to check it out. I will put that link in the description box below for those who have not seen it. The link to the fitchy song, which is probably going to be the official fitchy song. Duncan VR wrote, when is the terrific fitchy song going to hit the top 20? Good question. Hopefully very soon. Once I get it uploaded on this channel, it's going to go rocketing up. Yeah! Skinny Cow wrote, some advice sort. I bought an item off eBay a few weeks ago, listed location as St. Louis, Missouri. I paid right away, says 5 to 7 day delivery. Well, the item came in after about 20 days from China. This item was all described, but should I neg a seller who is claiming they are a U.S. seller when in fact the items are being sent from China? If I had known the item was coming from China, I would have bought from a different seller. And several people responded to him. And I definitely understand his point and his feelings. I myself will not buy from a China seller. If a person lists their location as the U.S. and says shipping within 5 to 7 days, that should be honored. In this case, what I would do, Skinny Cow, is 2 things. Number 1, I would definitely call eBay and report the seller, because that is wrong. He is promising to ship your item within 5 to 7 days and it's coming in 20 days. That is not the good side of an eBay seller. As to whether you should neg him or not, my first question is, take a look at his feedback and let me know what kind of feedback he has. He may have a pattern of doing this, and if that's the case, I think it should be brought out in public. I don't like sellers like that, and I consider that, although he is overseas, he is what's called an overseas fitchy seller. D. Kelly wrote, steer clear of people that want items shipped overnight. I asked eBay about the return policy and they said the return label will be charges overnight. I ask because I had a buyer request an overnight for a $60 item with overnight shipping at $140. What happens if they request a SNAD return? Well, you're screwed. You are out the $140 shipping, and they may be out $140 back. This is what I call shipping charge extortion. These buyers could be your worst nightmare. I totally agree with him. Please, guys, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, stay away from overnight and express shipping. As I've said many times over the years, rush deals never work, okay? Bruce Allen wrote, Joe, great show as expected. Do you think the SNAD case in your video will work for sellers who are now required to pay 30-day customer return shipping? We wanted to keep our top-rated plus status going, but to do that we must now pay for customer returns for up to 30 days, almost all the categories we list. We currently don't have an eBay concierge to call, nor do we know how to get one. Can the regular eBay customer service line be called for this? Do you think we can get the eBay courteous return label refund when we encounter a remorseful buyer or items not as described claim, although we can prove otherwise? Okay, let's answer some of those questions. If you can prove, let's start with the beginning. As far as you accepting 30-day free returns, it is my understanding that those who do accept free returns will not be encountering any SNAD cases because the returns will be automatically approved. It will basically eliminate SNAD cases. SNAD cases will remain in effect for those of us who require the buyer to pay returns. So if you, any of you guys, are opting into free returns, you should never encounter another SNAD case. It'll instead be an automatically approved return case because you are paying the shipping. I hope I made that clear. As far as you wanting to keep your top-rated seller plus status, I gotta ask you a question. Is it worth it? Are you saving that much money on your monthly bill, the 10%? I mean, if you are, then yes, do it. But all you need are 1 or 2 big free shipping return cases where your top-rated plus discount will go bye-bye. So just keep that in mind. As far as eBay Concierge is concerned, I do not believe they are accepting any new members at this time. And to your last question, if you are not accepting free returns and you do get one of these buyer remorse cases, yes, I do believe a regular eBay representative could issue you a courtesy refund. Last comment was from Brenda Moore. Thanks for all you do to help us sellers. You are awesome. I'm glad to help you guys, Brenda Moore. Let us now conquer some new topics. I want to start out with that big return button that we discussed a couple of months ago. So the other day, I wanted to leave positive feedback for a seller who sent me an item. He sent me the item and immediately left me positive feedback. So the other day I wanted to leave positive feedback for a seller who left me positive feedback right away. His item came, beautiful as described. So here's what happened when I went to do that. Okay guys, the other day I wanted to leave feedback for an item that I purchased on eBay. Anytime I receive an item in the mail that I buy and I see that the seller has already left me positive feedback, I leave it for them right away. So I went into my purchase history from my eBay Seller Hub and I found the item that I wanted to leave feedback for. And I was in a bit of a rush, so I really wasn't looking, and I took my cursor and I put it to the right and I was about to click on return this item. In my opinion, and I've said this in previous videos, I think they should redesign this. There should be 3 tabs here, okay? The top tab should be in green and it should say leave feedback. The middle tab should be yellow and it should say contact seller.
and the bottom tab should be red, and then that should say return this item. All tabs, I think, should be equal in value, meaning equal in size. That's my personal feeling. Let's get back to the video and you can tell me your opinion.
So yeah guys, as you can see, I still say it's very poorly designed. I posted this to Facebook and everybody's in agreement with me. I do believe there should be 3 equal sized buttons. A green one that says leave feedback, a yellow one that says contact seller, and a red one that says return this item. I'm interested in hearing your design ideas. Please comment that below. Sales this week have been pretty darn good, with the exception, of course, of the holiday. My sales pattern for the weekend that just passed: Saturday was decent, Sunday was very good, Monday was awful, with one sale for $63. But Tuesday, things came rocketing back and there were no problems whatsoever. The last couple of days were decent, not earth-shattering, but still decent. I noticed a little bit of a slowdown in general. I think it's because of the holiday weekend. We just got over that hump, and I think by next week things should be back to normal. I will now stop and I will take a drink from the Fox News Cup of Life. Very good on another cloudy day. As far as returns and cancellations in general, oddly enough, I've had no cancellations at all the last week or two. 0. That's a very good thing. Yes, I've had some returns. All my returns are buyer remorse because the buyer bought something that didn't fit. They admitted it. They were totally honest about it. They pay the return shipping back, and everything's great. I want to stress to you guys the importance, in my opinion, and this is my opinion only, of not opting into free returns. Think how much money I have saved just this week on not opting into free returns. I had a guy the other day bought an item from me, some hubs that didn't fit because he didn't check his wheel size. It was what? It was either $15 or $20 shipping. Now he's paying that back to me. But if I was into free returns, I'd be losing $20 for his admitted mistake. I'm not about that. Not about that at all. 30-day buyer paid returns is working great for me, and I'm going to continue to utilize that method. I think it's great. It's a win-win situation. I can honestly say, and I've said this out here before, I do not ever see myself opting into free returns. It just will not work in eBay Motors. I am one of these people that's an eBay fan, and I come out here and I say it like it is. I give you guys straight talk. I don't sugarcoat anything. That's why my channel is somewhat popular. I've seen other people that will come out here and say, free returns are the greatest thing eBay did. It's great for everybody. It's going to inspire buyer confidence. Hey guys, if that's what you believe, you go with that. I believe what I believe. That being said, guys, I'm going to keep the video short this week. I have a lot to do, and I want to finish this up before the rain starts. Let's do a quick rehash, and I'll let you guys go. We've talked about the positioning of the return button before. In my opinion, eBay is accentuating that too much. I am glad the return button is there because I want to keep all returns on eBay. So I think it's good, but I think 2 other buttons should be there with equal prominence. The contact seller button and the leave feedback button. Bang, bang, bang in a row. What do you think? I want to know. I'd also like to know how your sales were this week, and especially the Memorial Day weekend. If you have any questions about that, or comments about 30-day returns or free returns or any of that stuff. Guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thanks for watching. Each week I come out here every Friday and I make these videos to try and help you. If you think I'm doing a good job, please give me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm appreciated and I'm doing the right thing. If you don't think that, Let me know in the comments section what you want me to cover next week, and I'll do my best to get to it. And if you're a fishy seller, well, you're not on eBay anymore. I love it. I love it, guys. I am a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. Thanks for watching. I will see you next week right here on the Crazy New York Driver Show, and I guarantee you it'll be cloudy out. Guarantee you that. I would like all you guys to listen to this and listen carefully. Don't be fishy! Yeah!